Hi everyone, Phoenix here. This video is to create awareness about agoraphobia and its debilitating ways. What's it like trying to leave your house? So before I get dressed, I have to stand here at the door and adjust my mind for leaving. Even just saying leaving. I think I need to sit down. So today I'm just bringing you on a doctor's appointment with me. Before going, I passed out twice, and on the way there, I started to have a panic attack and looked up and saw this. God is always giving us signs. All we have to do is know how to look, listen, and feel for them, letting us know He's always there. Made it to the doctor's appointment. It's 1:57. Nervous wreck, but I made it. That's good. That's why I asked. Like, I don't know when you came in. Did she serve you?
She was on the phone manager.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
sat down and then she said, "Can I help you?"
It took 3.5 minutes for the receptionist to serve me as I stood there and almost passed out. It was terrible. That sound. It's hard to deal with that sound. Between the Asperger's syndrome and the agoraphobia, it sounds like this heighten anxiety and make things worse. Hospital bright lights don't make it better. Didn't think I could do it, but I made it. I'm back.
Now that's what I call beauty.
That was an ordeal. I passed out shortly after I got there. So I got a diagnosis. I had a positive tilt test. So we know what's going on now. I have POTS. It's called POTS. It's so funny because you guys know, like, I can't hardly leave my house, and the nurse practitioner, she's like, you got POTS. And I didn't hear it clearly. I was like, yeah, I smoked a little marijuana. POTS, you guys. I'm so embarrassed. But anyways, I always meet someone either on the way there or on the way back, but my insurance, I have AARP, and I get transportation. Oh, gross. But I met somebody. She was so sweet, you guys. She had me laughing the whole way. I didn't have a panic attack on the way back. I have a little rock that I keep with me, just to, like, like rub it between my fingers, for anxiety. It redirects my focus. And it reminds me of the gratitude rock from the movie The Secret. I didn't even get that out of my purse. I didn't even think about that rock. She kept me laughing. We talked about racial issues. We had one of our elders, an older woman, that got in the car. She picked her up. After she picked me up, I was going to drop her off first before she dropped me off at home. And because that's how medical transportation works. But her and our elder, African-American elder lady, we were talking about our downtown Cincinnati and how it was back in the day, the original downtown Cincinnati, and how African Americans get herded throughout the city. And it was so nice to be able to talk about racial issues. We have so many issues in our community. It meant the world to me to be able to do that. It's a hard subject to talk about, but it's one of the reasons why I have agoraphobia. Being African American is traumatizing. It's a traumatic state of being sometimes. Most of the time. If you are an African American woman and you have a son, my heart really reaches out to you because I understand. You don't know what's going to happen to your child when they leave out the door. We have to tell our children to guard themselves. They have to leave out the house not knowing if they're going to make it back. But we were talking about how our city, I can't speak about anybody else's city as an adult anyways. I've been in a lot of cities in America and elsewhere in different other countries. 11 other countries. And it's the same thing, you know. But it's so difficult for us to talk about as African Americans, light skin, dark skin. We have to assess each other first before we even start the conversation. I don't do that. You guys know me. So I started the conversation. I'm so glad that I did. Don't be afraid to talk to people about issues that affect us being able to raise to a higher degree of existence. They have to be talked about, and they have to be talked about with people that you don't know. That's how change comes about. That's when the stopping stops. The talking stops. The stopping stops. That's when the cease and desists and action begins and results happen. And then those results get reassessed and planning, and, you know, just like the nursing process, you know, you evaluate, you assess, evaluate, plan, re-evaluate, reassess, plan, implement. So I think that I've been inspired for another project, and you guys, this is gonna be bigger than the homeless shelter. One conversation, that's how it works, right? Anyways, I'm literally just getting home and I already have 2 people that's gonna work on it with me. I'm excited. I am excited. I was afraid to leave my house to even get a doctor's appointment to make sure that I'm healthy, that I'm okay. But I left out knowing that I was going to run into something. I didn't know what it was. And I have agoraphobia, which is literally the fear of fear itself. You want to talk about fear? I can talk to you about fear. Okay? I understand the ins and outs of it. I have a relationship with it. Okay? It has a relationship with me. And people are afraid to have a relationship with fear. Not me. I was afraid to go out. And I understand the type of fear that I had, because there's different types of fears. My fear stemmed from knowing that something was going to happen. And it wasn't paranoia. It wasn't, anxiety or my paradigms talking. It was another feeling. You have to pay attention to those. Great things come out of them. It's scary, but at the end of it all, it's so worth it. Got this. You already know what we're about to do. You already know what's about to happen. Come on, take that breath with me. 1. We're going to inhale 4 counts, exhale 4 counts, and then hold it for 4 counts, and then exhale for 4 counts for a release to change that energy flow or keep the direction of the good flow that you got coming to you. Let's go. I did that one a little longer this time. Do you feel that? Do you feel it? Keep it with you for as long as you can.
Surprising.